Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is my reaction to my Matchday 2 Premier League predictions. Should have released this yesterday. I should have released the Man United v Spurs review. I just couldn't really be bothered because we were so bad. I know that's really poor from me, but we were so bad I couldn't be bothered to go over it. I'll go over it a little bit today in this reacting to the predictions. But I mean, I had work during the match, so I didn't get to watch it in full. I had to watch it back the next day, and I just couldn't really bring myself to watch it all after the first goal we conceded. It was just so poor. But yeah, so this is my reacting to my second predictions, and I got 20 out of 40 in game week 1, so I got bang on right in the middle. And obviously I'm looking for an improvement this time, but I don't think I've done very well this week. I don't know, I might have done well, but I know for a fact I got United and Chelsea very wrong. So yeah, let's just get straight into it, and we'll start off with Forest versus Sheffield United. The score was in fact 2-1 to Forest, a late Chris Wood winner, and I said Forest would win 1-0, and I was close. I had the goals, I had the goal difference right, I had the winner right, but I didn't get the goals scored by each team right, so I only get 2 points, which is a shame. But basically, I predicted Forest to get the 3 points. They got the 3 points, simple as that. It was closer than I thought it would be. Sheffield United didn't look too bad, but I mean, I saw highlights. I didn't get to watch the full match. I'm very confused why that match wasn't on TV. They complain so much about illegal streaming and stuff like that, and then Friday Night Football wasn't on TV. It's a shambles really. But yeah, relegation 6-pointer. Forest came out worthy winners. Aurier was great, he got 2 assists, and I can't say his name, Awonwi, the striker, I do apologise for butchering that. He came out with another goal, and I reckon he's going to get around 10 to 15 Premier League goals this year. Yeah, he's looking decent. It's 2 already. 1 against Arsenal, 1 against Sheffield. So yeah, again, Sheffield are going to struggle this season, and it'll be interesting to see how they do at home in these relegation 6-pointers, because away from home obviously it's a whole different story, but at home, if they're struggling to win at home against these smaller teams, they've got no chance whatsoever. So yeah, I get 2 points for that match, unfortunately. And then moving on, we got Fulham versus Brentford. Very good match this. I said 2-0 Brentford. It was 3-0 Brentford. I nearly got this 100% correct. But I nearly had this 100% correct, absolutely perfectly. I said, oh, I want a 2-0 win. I'm backing Wissa and Mbeumo to get another goal, and they literally, that was what was happening until like the 93rd minute, and then Mbeumo picked up another one. So it finished 3-0 Brentford. But I basically got this perfect. I expected the Brentford domination. There was a Brentford domination. Wissa and Mbeumo popped up with a goal each again. I said they would, and they did. So it's a shame I only get 3 points for this, because it's basically a 4-point result, because I've done so well in this one. And yeah, Brentford again looking good. They're going to pick up goals with Tony's absence. I don't know why people put them to go down. Stupid decision really. Thomas Frank's such a good manager, and I feel like people just underestimate Wissa and Mbeumo. So yeah, I do fear for Fulham though. I didn't know what to expect from them this season. Mitrovic has now gone to the Saudi League, and they only won 1-0 against Everton, who are pretty poor themselves, and losing 3-0 at home to Brentford's not a good performance whatsoever. So yeah, it's going to be a relegation battle for them this year, but I get 3 points for the correct winner in this, and the correct amount of Fulham goals, which was 0. And then on to the next one, Liverpool-Bournemouth. I said 2-1 Liverpool. I said it would be close. It was 3-1 Liverpool again. Nearly got this. Another very good prediction. I did say Bournemouth would provide a threat. I did say don't count them out, and they did. They went 1-0 up very early, I think 3 minutes in. They started brilliantly, but Liverpool obviously upped their game. Luis Diaz got a good goal. I can't remember. Salah missed the pen, but then got the follow-up. And then I think Jota scored the third. It was after the red card, which was... it was never a red card, never a red. Officiating has been a joke so far this year. I think I'm going to move on. When I get to the Arsenal game, I'm going to talk about it again. But it's just so 50-50, the refs. They're just one week they give it, one week they don't. It's just too inconsistent. And I thought the whole point of VAR was to fix these inconsistencies, but they're just making it worse. But it's a shambles, but it's a good win for Liverpool, making it 4 points out of 6 so far for them. And I reckon Anfield's going to become that fortress it was a few years ago again. Yeah, Liverpool, good win that. And that's 3 points as I got the correct winner and I got the correct amount of Bournemouth goals. Then moving on, Wolves v Brighton. It finished 4-1 Brighton. Brighton are very good. I said 2-0 Brighton. I expected Brighton to dominate. As I said, I didn't expect Wolves to score a goal because their strike force is not very good and their finishing is not great. But they did pick up a goal, so I was wrong with that, which means I only get 2 points. But I mean, I've said it before, and I will say it again. Brighton have the best recruitment system in the world. It's amazing what they're buying players for so cheap, and then selling them for loads of money while still winning games. They're top of the league, and they've literally. I saw a post today. They're the only team I think in the Premier League to have a positive net spend in like 10 years or something like that, which is wow. That's amazing. I think it's like 100 million net spend as well. Just goes to show how good their recruitment system is and how good of a well-run club they are, that they're still top of the league, still winning games, stylish football as well. And I think they're serious contenders for Europa League this year. So I think I back them to win it rather than Liverpool, to be honest. I don't know, we'll see. And then in terms of Wolves, just really unable to get into the game. Brighton just finished them off. Brighton are just too good. And I'm surprised they did score a goal, but they've got things to build on under Gary O'Neill, but 0 points out of 6 so far is not good. So I get 2 points for that. And then the next one, I said 1-1 in the Spurs United game, and it was not 1-1, it was 2-0 Spurs. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I thought we'd get a point at least, but everything we needed to improve on from Wolves, we didn't improve on. We played exactly the same. The finishing was dreadful. Bruno and Rashford missed sitters. We could have been 2 clear at half time. It's just, I've seen a stat. Only, I think Brighton have created more chances than us in the league. And only Brighton and Newcastle have created more big chances than us in the league. And we've scored 1 goal in 2 games. And doesn't that clearly show there's many problems? We need a striker. We need a midfielder. It's not looking good for us this year, let's just say that. Again, midfield's so out of place. Casemiro was just running so far forward every single time he's out of position. It was a really poor game from him. Mason Mount, bad again. It just looked so lackluster. They had no idea what they were doing, and we just made Basuma look like an absolute god in the midfield. And simple, really, we have to improve against Forest. I just want to see a good performance, like against Wolves, against Spurs. Terrible, terrible. There's not much more I can say in terms of United, but a bit of a shambles of a club right now. Terribly run. The Greenwood situation was dealt terribly. We're a very bad, poorly run club right now. But hopefully if things can only get better. I mean, last year we had 0 points out of 6, and this year we got 3 out of 6. So improvements on last year, I guess. That's basically the only positives I can look on right now. But in terms of Spurs, fair play to them. They're great. Postecoglou is looking to be a great appointment so far. I'm very happy with that, and I hope their good football continues. They've got a great style of play. I like the players that come in. I can't remember the name of the goalkeeper, but he was amazing. And Udogie, I do apologise if I butchered that one as well. Him at left back, great. Yeah, they're very good. I'm enjoying watching Spurs. But unfortunately that had to be against the team that I love. So yeah, 0 points for that one. Got it completely wrong, and we'll just move on because I don't want to talk anymore about Man United. Then on to the City game. I mean, this is probably even worse to talk about, but I said 3-1 City and it finished 1-0. I didn't actually get to watch this, but I expected City to win. They got the win. Well, it was only a narrow win. Win's a win, and they're playing what you could say a title contender. Like, they came 4th last year, Newcastle. They're a seriously good team. The way they dismantled Villa in the first game of the season, that's just enough to show how good of a team they are. So yeah, it's a very important win in terms of the title race, even though title race is very early, but I just generally can't see how Man City will lose this year. I don't see who they could lose to. Like Liverpool and then United, obviously, it might sound stupid. They're the only two I can see them losing when it comes to away from home. But apart from that, I don't see them losing to any teams. I feel like, no offence to Arsenal fans, but City just will beat you. They did it twice last year, they're going to do it twice again. But I don't want them to go invincible because then they'll break even more records. And yeah, but City are too good. City win 1-0 in this one, and I only get 2 points as well as a result of it, which is even more annoying. But yeah, let's just move on to the next one, which was Villa versus Everton. I said 2-0 Villa, and it finished 4-0 to Villa. And I thought they'd dominate. I didn't expect them to score as many as they did, but yeah, just fair play to them. Diaby, Leon Bailey, seriously good players. Yeah, I was very impressed. I do feel a bit bad for Everton though. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he went off injured so early, and he can't catch a break. I feel so bad for him. But if they need a striker, I've been saying it for so long as well, and then they bring in a striker who's actually decent, and then he just gets injured straight away. So yeah, they're going to desperately need him if they're going to stay up. But as of right now, it's really not looking good. But on a positive side, I do get 3 points because I got the correct amount of Everton goals, which was 0, and I got the winner right. So we'll take 3 points there. Then on to the game which I got seriously wrong. I said 3-1 to Chelsea, and it was the complete opposite. It was 3-1 West Ham. But in this game, what can I say really? I think West Ham were good, but I do also think Chelsea were good. They just couldn't take their chances. I thought they were dominating. And if Enzo scored the pen to put them 2-1 up, they would have easily won the game. Then the match would have been completely different. And I reckon they would have picked up a 3-1 win. But the penalty miss changed the momentum. And then the game was finally poised even then at 1-1. And then Antonio just hit a thunderbolt into the bottom corner. It was like a power shot on FIFA. And it changed the momentum of the game completely. And that's what resulted in the West Ham win. Obviously, they had a red card as well. But that actually was a red card. So the refs got that one right. But I still think Chelsea will do well this season, even though they've only picked up, 1 point? 1 out of 6 points so far. It's not good, but I still think they will. I think although Caicedo and Enzo were a bit poor in that game, I still think they're going to have great seasons as well. I can't see how that midfield just doesn't work. I reckon it's going to cook this season. I mean, probably I do need to respect West Ham a little bit more, to be fair. They were really good. They were a great performance. Paqueta was so good. It would be such a shame if he was found guilty of his betting incident. I wouldn't be surprised after the yellow card he got. It was a bit dodgy, but yeah, West Ham looked good. Hoping to build, hopefully, on that Conference League win last year, but I think once Europa League starts kicking off, it will become more difficult again because their squad depth, I don't think, is the greatest. But yeah, I get 0 points for this because I got it completely wrong. So yeah. And then the final game of the week, Palace 0, Arsenal 1. I said 2-1 Arsenal. I predicted it to be close. It was close, but I thought both teams would score. And I think both teams would have scored if the red card wasn't a red card. Yeah, I'm going to say it. But Palace just couldn't finish their chances. And as soon as Arsenal got that stupid red card, they shut up shop and sat back the entire match, which is obviously what you would do when you go down to 10 men. You just bring on an extra defender or an extra 2 defenders, just sit back. Especially when they've got a defence as good as they do, Saliba or Gabriel, good players. But I don't understand how the entire Arsenal team can take 25 seconds to take a throw in. Tomiyasu only takes 8 seconds. And then he gets a yellow card, and then a little push is a second yellow card. It's just such shocking officiating, and the refs are just getting. I feel like the power's getting to their head. It's crazy. They just think they're all that. It's amazing. Like, it just ruins the flow of the game, and it's really annoying. It just makes everything so less exciting. I don't want to watch a match where the one team's just running towards the other team and the other team is just defending well. It's boring. You want to see exciting bloody counterattacks, everything. But no, these stupid red cards, these stupid decisions are ruining the games. And it's just like, what is it? The refs this year seem to think that more yellow cards, more red cards makes the match quality better. It's just such a ludicrous opinion, and it ruins it. But overall, Arsenal, that's a great win, because Palace away is a difficult match, to be fair. It's not an easy one whatsoever. But yeah, I get 2 points for that one. So in terms of the points I've got this week, it looks less. I got 17, but Luton didn't play their match against Burnley this week because obviously their stadium's still being constructed. So basically, I got around halfway again, so I basically got a similar points tally. I still need to improve. It's just I misjudged certain teams this week, and that will improve. But yeah, I have nothing really more to say about my predictions. I'm hoping that I can just do better next week. That's as simple as that, really. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my little rant there about referees. But yeah, I will make sure I will do my predictions video tomorrow afternoon. It'll be released for Game Week 3, and then I will do a Matchday preview on Friday, and then I will do my match review on Sunday after I've had a chance to watch the game, because it's 3 PM blackout, so I can't watch it live, and I'm not, so simple as that. So thanks again for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, make sure you tune into the next one. Thank you very much.